as he recounts his road to success. But first, if you didn't drink 5 cups of coffee to stay up and watch Hawaii's game against Idaho State late last night, don't worry, here's a recap for you. To the Stan Sheriff Center, second quarter, Bows leading by 3. Kareem Nitoto dishing to Roderick Fleming's bucket and the foul. He finishes with a team-high 17, UH by 5, under 2 to play. Hawaii down 1, Sasha Pargalava, 3-ball as Warriors take the 53-51 lead. But the game goes into overtime. And in the extra period, Bill Amos gets the jam, 2 of his 13 on the night, and the Warriors get their first victory of the season as they beat Idaho State 67-64 in OT. Hawaii is now 1-2 on the year. The game finished at approximately 1:30 in the morning.
Well, with tip-off at 11, the game didn't end until after 1:30 in the morning, but no one from Hawaii is complaining. UH men's basketball team pulled out its first win of the season last night in its first nationally televised home game since 2004, and with the country watching, Brandon Adams introduced himself to UH fans. His first start sure got things started right against Idaho State. Adams scored 9 of Hawaii's first 11 points. He finished with 10, and Coach Nash needed to give a talking to his Bulls in the second half when UH trailed by as much as 7. But the gap was much closer down the stretch. Hawaii now down by 1 with less than 2 minutes to go. And hello, Lasha Paraglava. The three-pointer is key. That's how the game ended in regulation, tied at 53. To overtime we go, and how about to the inside where big man Bill Amos is. Amos, who is Hawaii's only returning starter, put away 13 points and 8 boards, and why don't we look at that again? He has got rim. Warrior faithful also became big fans of another newcomer. Meet Roderick Fleming. Fleming scored 5 of his team-high 17 in overtime. Yes, it was a good night at the Stanley. Final score there, 67-64 Hawaii.
Tested us at every end, but I like the way our guys held their ground, made good decisions with the basketball, but most importantly, they played solid defense from beginning to end. Got key turnovers when we needed them. Well, I thought tonight, was an awesome crowd to have the students down on the floor, to be able to get involved in it. They know these guys personally, a lot of them, and just one of those things that you hope that you can build on.
Tip-off was 11 o'clock last night. Game finished well after 1:30 this morning. The UH men's basketball team earned its first win of the season. Brandon Adams made the first start of his career. He scored 10 points with 6 rebounds against Idaho State. National TV audience watched the game go into overtime. Bill Amos, 13 points, 8 boards. Final 67-64. Roderick Fleming played all 45 minutes. He had 17, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. That wasn't the prettiest game ever, but this team desperately needed a win after going 0-2 their first weekend.
Yeah, how come so late?
Because of 24 hours on ESPN.
They were
continuous basketball. Hawaii was part of the deal. That end of the deal for now, but the big payoff was ESPN joining Hawaii and creating a new tournament next season.